Hey guys, this is Sly Fox Alarms here, and I am doing my 45 subscriber live stream. So we're just gonna wait a little while until some more people pop in. Hello. How's it going, guys? Just gonna wait for a few more people before we get this started. How do you guys think of this setup? What do you guys think? Okay, well, anyway, guys, we're just gonna get started. So here is my wall of all of my things. I got my Flex Series game welfare alarm control panel right here. For some reason, it says that there is a open fault on zone 1, which is my pulsation right here. But it has a resistor in it and everything, so it should be good. I know this is a weird device to have on the system, especially because I have all these pulsations down here, but I'm waiting on back boxes to come. So this was the only device I had that was flat, so that's why I used it. So let's just open this thing up. So this is the inside of the panel. Yeah, those are the wires. Here, we're gonna pull the pulsation. I'm just gonna grab the key. Alright, got our motor's the cycle key. It looks like that. Maybe. It's an alarm, maybe. Bruh, why isn't it going to an alarm? Okay, this thing just decided to quit on me. I'll just hit the drill button. So I put some tape on the piezo because it was like super loud. So let's reset it right there. There we go. I'm just gonna be going over what I have. So I got a bunch of exit signs. I have this really old, I don't know any of the names really, so I have this really old exit sign and its combo unit, and the battery died in it. I have this, I actually got this from a theater, and it has no battery in it. I need bulbs for it. I have this dual light, emergency light right here. I got a pack of 3 of these, so I just kept one. And then I have a Lithonia lighting exit sign combo, and then I have a slimline exit sign, and then all the way on the bottom I have a just generic Lithonia lighting emergency light, and then I also have a dual light right there. Oh yes, and then right here I have a Lithonia lighting emergency light, but I don't have a back for it, so I can't wire it in. And then I have a Sure Lights emergency light, but this one died on me too. All these died on me pretty much. Oh yeah, and then I have a expired fire extinguisher. So and then on here I have a ton of ADT stickers, a ton of door contacts. I have 2 Protection 1 keypads, Firelight Alarms PG12, another Edwards 270 SPO, another Edwards. Let's see. We have another pull station. Oh, and I have 2 heat detectors, as well as this interesting fire alarm cover I got in a theater that was being torn down. That's where I also got this exit sign too. And then I also have a motion sensor. Then over here I don't really have anything much fun. I have my extension cord, so that powers everything. I have my programming guide, as well as this Radio Shack security system that works, but the screen is broken on it. But I have some sensors for that too. And then I also have a GSM communicator for security systems. So I think we should now test the security system. So this is its own security system. So these are not connected. This is my Honeywell Lynx security system, and it has a door contact on my door. So I can just tap the screen and hit arm away.
Armed away. Exit now.
It's gonna be the longest. Interesting thing is you can hear like it's saying things, so I think it's a little messed up. It's a little loud.
Armed stay.
Okay, now it's armed stay. I'm going to open the door now.
Disarm system now. Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime.
Now we are going to test the really cool part of the system, or at least in my opinion, the Vista 20p. So just gonna take this key. Let's see, which key is it? Oh yes, here we go. Originally I had one of those Protection 1 keypads on. I had one of these on the system, but it would malfunction. It would just, I think it was something with addressing them. So yeah, here I have the inside of my Vista 20p control box. Nothing much to see. I just have my power, my keypad wires, and then my one door contact that will not work. Here I have the keypad, just standard. It doesn't even have wireless sensors. It just has this keypad and the door contact. I haven't even labeled the panic keys, the function keys, whatever you want to call them. I can have the silent exit. So yeah, for instance, because I said that these aren't connected, see that one is ready, the ready light is on, and this bruh. Keys are not responding. Yeah, it says check 100 RF receiver because this system used to be installed as our main protection, but and now it is armed. It says armed stay. So now I should be able to open the door. Oh, come on. Well, you know. I'm just gonna disarm it. There we go. So yeah, I kind of showed you guys everything that I have. Oh yes, I also have a exit sign above the door, but that is on AC only, so when I do cut the power, it does turn off, which is kind of nice. So, oh yes, and then here are my collection shelves, more collection shelves. So I just have some smoke detectors, some carbon monoxide detectors. I have a smoke sentry. It is a rare smoke detector. And then I have some face plates. I actually shattered this faceplate. I don't know if you guys can tell. Shattered it. And then I have my ISO Running Man exit sign. And I have a ton of faceplates, exit signs, and I have, see, this was donated to me from a theater. It was used in a play. And then here I have my Lithonia lighting exit sign. This is AC only, it does not have a battery on it. So look in here, electrical tape. It doesn't even have a battery on it, just has the lights in it. And then I also have a dual light emergency light right here. I got this from a B-dubs, so that was interesting. Also, whoever installed that punched out all of the arrows on all the faceplates, so it's kind of useless unless I find out a place for that. Oh yes, and then here I have my fire alarm control panel. I don't have this mounted just because I really didn't want to mount it. It's just so small, and I just disconnected everything when I connected everything to the main panel. Oh yes, and here was the transformer that came with it too, kind of interesting. I just used a Honeywell transformer from one of my security systems because it's the same voltage and it's a little easier. It's a little easier to do. So yeah. Let's see, what should I do next? What do you guys want me to mess around with next? Alright. Let's see, what is next? Should I do a... Alright. Let's see. Alright, what should we just exit? Alright. So there we have that. So here, I'm gonna arm the system.
Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime. Armed. Stay. Exit now.
Okay, so it's armed. While it does that, I'm just gonna go into settings in here. Star 56. Okay, so this is almost done. it has 25 seconds left about, so we're just gonna let that run the clock. Yeah, I also have an ADT sign. I don't even know why. Just got it. Oh yes, and I also have a funny story with this exit sign. I had this exit sign. Oh shoot. What do you want now? Okay, yeah, you already told me that. So, I had this exit sign up on the ceiling, in the other room. So you had the anchors in there. And this literally in the middle of the night just fell. Like, it literally fell. It was on the ceiling. I actually burned a hole in it to get the wires in, and of course I'm not using it now. But it literally fell out of the ceiling in the middle of the night, and it scared me to heck because it was just the loudest bang. So that was something. So now we are just going to open the door.
Disarm system now. Disarmed. Ready to arm. Chime.
Let's see, what else do I got? I think I should add some sort of different sounder to this fire alarm system eventually. Right now, if you looked in my other video, my testing the ADT SafeWatch Pro, I have a little fire alarm horn on there. It's a system sensor mini horn, just for some sort of noise, because I can't have like a super loud siren, but it has to be like somewhat audible. So that is why. But I think I should wire that up to this fire alarm control panel because I can have in knacks. And this thing randomly makes like a switching noise. So yeah, that's great. So yeah, this thing is a what else? Oh yeah, in here I have fire sprinkler and a Simplex T-bar. So the thing that kind of got me into this hobby was I watched SER Safety, you know, the OG. But he had a comment thing where it was like you commented and like he would send you free things when someone donated a ton of things to him, and he gave me this Edwards, I don't even know, Edwards pulsation. So he gave me this. Okay, be quiet. He gave me that. He gave me that fire sprinkler. He also gave me a wheel lock device. It was a speaker strobe. And what else did he give me? He gave me a lot of things in my collection and got me started. Let's see. Yeah, shout out to Neo Kirby Fire Alarmist 100. Staying with us. Thank you so much. Let's see. Oh yes, what else do I have? So before I was really interested in fire alarms, I was interested in weather radios. So I have like 6 of those. I have one that I actually use for warning. I was actually going to wire one of these into my fire alarm panel because it has that PC jack that it could pretty much, you could wire it in as it would put the panel into an alarm. I was thinking of doing that, and I'm probably going to do that eventually once I get the time to. I've just been super busy right now. I don't know if you guys have seen, but I showed you my exit signs. I showed you my cracked glass faceplate of this exit sign. It's a little dangerous if you would drop it, but it is a metal exit sign. What else do I got? Yeah, that's pretty much all my stuff. I have a Lithonia lighting emergency light right here. Lithonia lighting. It's just a generic emergency light. Provides enough. And then over here I have my lithonia lighting, but this, the battery's bad in it, so it's only AC. So when I turn off the lights, it will pretty much, yeah, it'll do that. So I need to get a new battery for that because I think I killed the battery in it. Yeah, do you know why it says Zone 2 has an open fault? Because look at this. Zone 2 got your resistor right in there. So it shouldn't be a problem, but oh yeah, and I want to also wire this heat detector into the system too eventually, so it can set everything off. Let's see, what do I have security left? Oh yes, I have this ADT TSSC system that I got off eBay for like $5, but the people who had it did not know the code to it, and because this is made by ADT, I mean it was made by Honeywell, but because it was made by ADT, like they won't give me a default code or anything, and this is so, restricted. These Lynx touch systems, you can do a lot of programming with them, if you know the installer code, but there's like no such thing really as an installer code on here because only they know the code to do that stuff. I got some railroad spikes. Got a kitty fire extinguisher, dry chemical. I said it's empty. We've had this for like 20 years now. It's really old. The old trick of doing this. Yeah, still. Especially with, if you've heard recently, Kitty is not doing so well. So yeah, I also got some carbon monoxide alarms, because I like to collect those too. So I have 2 Nighthawks. One displays how much carbon monoxide is in the air. No, I have 3. Sorry, I have 3, and then I have 2 smoke alarms, and then I have this really antique smoke detector. It is called the Fire Sentry. It's a 9-volt battery operated smoke alarm. Probably from a while ago. I might put a 9-volt battery in this and see how it is. Let's see, what year was this made? Is there any documentation of what year that this was made? I'm just gonna put you guys down really quick so I can look. This was made. Oh, it's How to Escape from a Fire. So, have any date on it? It doesn't have any date on it, but I would assume it was from a while ago. Might be on the patent. So yeah, this was made by Fire Sentry. I hadn't said this already. This looks like a ceiling fan. I feel like this kind of looks like a ceiling fan. It has those pull out to open the smoke detector. Okay. Yeah, here you got the inside of it. Got the sounder, got the ionization chamber right there, radioactive material, and then you got your DC battery. Let's look for a... do I have any 9-volt batteries? I feel like I just had one. Oh yes, I found one. Okay. Found a 9-volt battery right here. Okay. I have a 9-volt battery on it right now. So, see, I don't think this thing even has a test button on it. It's so old. Yeah, I would test it, but I don't have any smoke. I know they have like Solo C6 or whatever that you can use to test smoke detectors, but I don't have any of that yet, so. What else? Should I try to get this pulsation to work? Maybe. See, that's why I can't trust this stuff. Doesn't work. Off-brand stuff. So I get most of my stuff off eBay. It has some pretty good deals. I mean, you know, you get like this writing stuff, but it works. It works. So I am also getting a Unimode panel, an ADT Unimode. So it's gonna kind of look like this. It's gonna have the screen right here, but then it's gonna have like this black thing around it. And it's made by ADT, but it's really made by Honeywell, just rebranded by ADT. Let's see. Does this have a panic feature? Does this have a panic button? Yeah, it doesn't have a panic button. I don't really want to do this because this is really loud. I've heard the siren on that before. Pretty much shakes the ground. Oh yeah, and then I also kind of have a hobby for signs, so some of these are older. Yeah, that's the older Simply Safe. I had an interest in signs for a while. As you can see over here too, had a lot of signs. So yeah. Oh yeah, and here's my other board. Just got some random stuff going on. Yeah, and here I have all my keys. Just got some door contacts, access control stuff. Nothing crazy. Should I do another drill? All right. Alright, silence the alarm, and now we can hit reset. So I didn't drill this panel into the wall. I just used these pretty large nails that worked. So now I can just take it off the wall if I needed to work on it. Yeah, and then I already talked about my Simplex T-bar right here. And I have also a fire sprinkler right here that I got from SER Safety. And then random writing from the previous owner. So I'm just going to go back to my exit signs because that's probably my favorite part of all my stuff. Talking about them. So we're going to be opening this up. This is my... Oh yeah, Neuro Boy. The fire alarm is that 12-volt horn strobe. Is that the Gentex Commander 3 you're talking about? First fire alarm. This has a screw thing on it. Maybe. See, this thing likes to be rickety. It's very old and it's like scratched almost. I don't know if that's how it came or anything. Yeah, here we go. So yeah, I think that bulb is burnt out. It is pretty black. And then I have the other one that I'm eventually gonna get a replacement for. Maybe even an LED insert. But yeah, this doesn't have any battery. It's literally just which wouldn't really make code today because they have to stay illuminated for 90 minutes. So let's turn this up. Yeah, and then the back has 2 sets of wires for each. What should we do? Should I pull every fire alarm in my collection? Okay, the G12, the Edwards. And then I have my Edwards like that. What else should I do? you guys have any ideas, what should I do? I want to hear some feedback. Oh yeah, this also, what it will do is it will, it has a slideshow, so what it will do is, after 30 seconds of inactivity, it will go to slideshow. And I'm fine showing any of the codes to these things, because these aren't actually protecting, they're just demonstration systems. So, can go to tools, just look through here. Can go through the devices that I have. See, these aren't programmed. Device 16 or whatever, which one it is my door contact, but that is the only one. See, I don't know why is this not ready yet. See, I don't even know about you, keypad. I'll just reboot you. I like the slideshow screensaver on the keypad. Oh yeah, I think it's pretty cool. You can go into user settings, and so I don't really like that one. I like this one. It's very smooth, but this one, like, I can even show you and equip it. Like, they're very rough, the SpaceX ones. But like, I like the ones that are more of like these are picturesque, you know, look better in my opinion. So I have had 3 of these panels. I lost one of them. The second one I have as our main protection unit, and then the third one I have in here for demonstration. The only bad thing is this panel is not grounded. There's no, I mean, I think terminal, yes, terminal, yes, you understand, terminal 25 right there is ground, but it's not grounded, the panel's not grounded, so it's a bit unsafe, but at least my fire alarm panel has ground, because at least, so on the security system, you have that transformer that plugs right into the system, so that step down transformer. So I mean, if you would touch the live wires, you'd get a little shock, but compared to the live AC voltage right here, the load that comes into the panel and comes in right there where it says high voltage. Oh my goodness. Okay, the door contact just fell off the door. That's why it says it's not ready. It literally fell. It is really warm in here. Hopefully that should make it happy. And you might see it also says it is 2009. That's because normally I don't leave this panel unplugged unless I'm using it, because, you know, just to be safe, because this could always start a fire, and that would be really bad. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna pull this. I feel like all of the schools in my school district, they all have simplex systems. Like my school that I used to go to, we had a notifier system with PG-12s and Commander 3s, but all of the schools by me, they all have the addressable simplex systems with the simplex true alerts and everything, the entire 9 yards of that. I also got this with the panel. It is a bag with phone cords, because, you know, most reliable thing of phone cords right here. You know, I know there's no battery in you, bro. Okay. So I'm gonna give the stream like 5 more minutes. So we're gonna end about 8:36 my time. So if there's anything you guys want me to do, want me to go back over, want me to show, I'll be happy to do that. Just put it in the comments. Or no, not the comments, the chat. My elementary school back in Texas had Commander 3s with Silent Night BG8s. Well, those are cool. That's a cool system. See, I at my old school, I never saw the panel. They only had an annunciator in the front entrance. I even, tried to look, like try to go, through doors, look, but I could never find it. Even looking in like the principal's office and never finding it. Oh yeah, now I'm just gonna give a little shout out to the Fire Panel. It is an online chat where you can pretty much interact with more people of the fire alarm community. I am an active member on it, and it is just an amazing community. If you want to talk about fire alarm systems, security systems, you have to be 13 years old, but it is a great community if you're interested in this stuff, and they'll give you a lot of tips about doing your stuff. So, doing your interests. Alright, thank you, Neo Kirby Boy, Fire Alarmist 100. Let's see, what else? What else should I do? I'm gonna plug this in. So this was from my first video I ever did, showing, because this was my first fire alarm panel I ever had. I think this was used as a water flow. Well, it was pretty much just used as a dialer for the sprinkler system, because it just says, looks like just water flow was used. Oh, my camera. Okay. So yeah, and then it came with this fire alarm command keypad. It is made by DMP. It's made by DMP, and the funny thing is DMP really doesn't make fire alarm things now. I mean, they have a few control panels, but it's nothing like they did in the old days. So let's plug this in. So yeah, I think I said before, this originally came with a different transformer. And this came with a it's just a normal class 2 transformer, but I didn't really like the thought of having this where you could just touch it like this, especially in the panel, so I just wired it up to my Vista 20p, one of my Vista 20p load transformers. So I'm gonna plug this in, and I don't have any pull stations on it, but just unplug the alarm system right here. Of course, if it turns on, oh shoot, oh my gosh, there you have a live wire right there that just snuck out. Let's unplug that. I might do another video on that, but I'm not going to wire that during the stream, because that would be a pain. I don't want to leave you guys alone. So yeah, I'm gonna be live for about like 1 more minute. So if you guys want me to go over anything, any of these systems, talk more about my Flex series or my security systems, be happy to do that. Or my exit signs. So yeah. Oh yes, I have a ton of signs. I didn't go over this. I have more signs. I have fire extinguisher sign, open sign, portrait security sign, and I have some more like realistic signs. I have a caution ahead, stop ahead, left turn, a worded stop ahead, and then another left turn. And these are reflective. I just have some wet floor signs, nothing crazy. So yeah, guys, it's time to wrap up the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. A special shout out to Neo Kirby Fire Alarmist 100 for staying the entire time. Much love to you there. Talk to you later, guys, and have a great